OMG. Hi guys, welcome back to another video. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Andy, and yeah, that's basically it. Well, nice to meet you guys. For those that do know me, I know it's been quite a while since I made a video or even done anything on here since then. And let's just say I have a lot to update you guys on. So yeah, but today I'm just gonna be doing another get ready with me, but also doing a life update and chit chat with you guys. Okay, let's first get this started by clipping up my hair. But I know it's been so long. I was literally going back on my page seeing like what was the last thing I recorded last, and I'm pretty sure the last thing was like a weekend, like a weekend vlog. And honestly, a lot has happened since then, if I'm being quite honest. So yeah, so honestly since then I was just kind of been focusing on myself and like my mental health, and just focusing on just working on me for that time being. So that's kind of the reason why I haven't really been posting. I was honestly just trying to work on my self-growth. And honestly within that time, like a lot has been going on. So yeah, so for the past, what has it been, like 8 months since I uploaded? I honestly was just focusing on finishing with school, just because I was transferring into university this upcoming fall. So that's why I've just been focused on putting my mind on school and finishing out my community college semesters and making sure my grades were maintained, and also just dealing with like my own personal life. And like I said, like I was trying to grow myself mentally, and I feel like taking a break from uploading or even posting in general. And I also felt like I was having like a mental block with trying to upload. And if I'm being quite honest, I still feel like I have a mental block right now. It's just I'd rather like want to continue growing myself instead of setting myself back into that mental block. So yeah, I'm just trying to push myself out of my comfort zone more, trying to upload more, or at least give myself an outlet to where I could talk to myself without having to like talk to other people. Just because I feel like with this coming new Andy, I kind of want to learn how to navigate life more independently. Not saying that I haven't been doing that before, but I just personally feel like I always would surround myself with people if I feel like I'm bored, or like if I wanted something to do, like I would always go do something with other people. But I think something I really want to grow from is kind of learning to do stuff independently, like just even doing simple stuff more independently, just because I honestly do have really bad social anxiety. So sometimes it'd be a little difficult for me to want to go out the house unless like my friends are going with me, or like someone else that I know is going, or whatever the case may be. That was just something I was really struggling with. And then within that time of me taking a break, I also got into my first relationship. And I say my first relationship because it was actually like my first real relationship, where like I had a boyfriend and I was his girlfriend. And honestly, it was also a really, I think, difficult time for me to navigate, because like I said, it was my first real relationship. So I didn't know how to navigate a relationship, honestly. I think I still had like a lot of insecurities when it came to getting into like my first relationship. So that's the reason why like ultimately it didn't work out. And there's a lot of other factors to it too, but for the most part, I think there's a lot of stuff that I need to work on, just because in this past relationship, I felt like, since it was my first one, I was always so like attached to the hip with my ex, like all the time. Like since day one, since we met, like I was attached to his hip because I was fearful that like he was gonna like just leave, or that I wasn't good enough for him. And I feel like that is not a healthy relationship at oh, like that's something I kind of want to move past. I feel like I should be confident in my relationship with someone all the time instead of only when I'm just with him. So that's something I'm really trying to grow and learn from, because honestly, like, I'm not even gonna lie, the relationship was a 10 out of 10. It was a great relationship. I have nothing bad to say about it. But when it came to the relationship ending, I feel like it made me realize like a lot of growth that I had to do, and obviously a lot of growth my ex had to do. And like I said, there's a lot more to it. I'm just giving you the sweet and simple spiel of it all. But yeah, honestly, it was a great experience. But now I am back to being single Andy and focusing on just what Andy likes to do and just learning more about me instead of kind of trying to use other people for validation, which I feel like the only reason why it was a little bit harder for me with my ex was just because, like, I feel like with being trans, it's really hard to find someone that's gonna love you for you, because I feel like this is from personal experience. I feel like a lot of the time as trans women, and who knows, maybe as trans men too, but I can't speak from their experience, I feel like a lot of times we are mainly just sexualized. Like, we're good enough to have sex with, but we're not good enough to take around the family, like go on dates with. And I know my worth, and I know that I deserve to be loved loudly, and my ex did all of that for me. So I feel like coming to a halt in that relationship, it really like made me sink to my head like, oh, what if I never find this again? But I have to break out of that mindset, because like I said, I know my worth. So that is where I'm currently at right now. And like I said before, I was trying to finish up at my CC, and I did. So now I'm at university, and I am a psychology major. So funny enough, a bitch is still trying to understand her feelings and emotions, but we'll see. We will see. So yeah, but moving forward, I think my goal for this upcoming year is to just learn more about myself and like what I like to do again, because I feel like all I really did before was like drink, party, smoke, like, and I feel like that's something I'm slowly growing out of, because I cannot last at a function now. Like currently, I cannot last at a function. I like literally only want to be there for like an hour and then leave. Like, I just like showing face and then I'll want to leave. And I feel like that speaks a lot on like my personal growth, because I used to be a party girl. Like, I love going out, and don't get me wrong, I still like to go out for a good drink here and there, but it's something I don't necessarily care to do as much anymore. And yeah, I don't know, as I'm getting older, I'm just realizing that's something I'm not really wanting to be in. So I just want to find other things and other hobbies that are beneficial to me. Like, honestly, I also learned that I love to cook. Like, I actually really like to cook, because I don't know, like, it just is therapeutic. And honestly, for a long time, I had like this weird thing where I couldn't cook, or where I would cook and then after I finished cooking, like, I was like overeating, like, I don't know, but I didn't even want to eat what I was cooking. Like, it was just a weird thing. And honestly, like, I still go through it, but I've been learning to meal prep more too. And honestly, like, seeing the food being processed and like cooked, and knowing that I did it and cleaned the meat and everything myself, it makes me feel a lot more comfortable with what I am eating and what I'm putting into my body. And honestly, I'm just trying to eat healthier and be healthier. I do want to try eventually being a gym girly. However, I don't think anybody understands when I tell them the anxiety I have with going to the gym. And like, it's not like, and like, I've been to the gym before, and I know everyone always is like, oh, like the gym is honestly like really chill. Like, it's really chill. Everyone minds their own business. And that's very much true. Like, when you go to the gym, like, everyone is kind of minding their own business, and like no one's really paying attention to you. But I don't know what goes on in my little head to make me feel like everyone is staring at me, or like everyone's looking at me, and it honestly freaks me the fuck out. So that's something I'm just trying to get better with. And if anything, like, I also told myself like I would love to take more classes, like with like yoga or like doing different things besides going to the gym, because I honestly just feel like I work better in those type of environments, but like in a group setting, I guess you could say. But at the gym, it'd be giving me a little bit of stress if I'm being quite honest. So yeah, that's why I want to kind of build up with being more comfortable alone, because I want to be able to take those classes, go to the gym, like become a healthier me for me and nobody else. And that's just like where I'm trying to be in my point of life. And like I feel like as I get older, like I start to realize like no one's gonna hold me accountable but me. So I need to start doing that for myself more, instead of expecting someone to, I guess, build me up, because realistically the only person that can build me up the best is me. So these are just things I've been learning over the time, and I feel like these are things that I always knew, but I kind of, I don't know, I was young and naive. Like I just felt like, since I've never felt like worth it in the moment, that's the reason why like it was much more difficult for me to like navigate certain things, or like just feel like I'm good enough in society, or just in general, if I'm being quite honest. Like even with my friends around me, like it's just a battle with myself, honestly. And like I said, it's a battle that I'm willing to work through by myself, because like I said before, I only got me. And don't get me wrong, I love all my friends because I know they will always have my back at the end of the day. But I think at this point of age, at 23, at being 23, I want to learn and sit with being uncomfortable, because I feel like a lot of the times I never wanted to deal with uncomfortability, but the real like the rawness of being alone and the uncomfortability of sitting alone, I think really helps you grow as an individual. And that's just something I really look for. So yeah, that is definitely something I'm trying to move into this coming fall, or just overall for my life now. Just something I want to implement is just work on me, focus on me, and how I can upgrade me as a whole without having anyone or having to feel like I have to do it for this person, or I have to do it to impress this person. Like I just want to do better for Andy. And then also my skincare and like my getting ready routine is a little bit different now, just because I am more of a natural girly now, just because I realize how much I hate wearing makeup, just because as I love putting it on, don't get me wrong, but taking it off, like I can't, like I literally can't, like it's so bad. But yeah, and then honestly, with what's going on with my life now, I just honestly be focusing on school and just trying to build up my business even more, and just focus mainly on me. And I think that's something that I'm very happy to acknowledge, because honestly, like I feel like when you're in a dark place or you're really stuck in a rut, it's hard for you to remember like, okay, like you could always build yourself back up, you could always build yourself back up, you could always build yourself back up. But in the moment you're like, fuck, like I don't really think I could do it. Because let me tell you, like I deal with so much anxiety of being alone, and that's why like I just need to grow alone. As much as I want to reach out to other people to want to hang out all the time, and don't get me wrong, sometimes I still do it, I have to sit with being alone and figuring out like what I like to do alone. And like I said before, I love cooking, and I think I've been really getting into just wanting to learn more about, I guess, like growing my business and growing like what I could grow for myself in the future. Just because I think before I was so like narrow-minded about the fact that like, oh, like my life has to look like everyone else. And honestly, that fucking sucks, because I feel like that's really how society paints everything now. Like we have to follow like this script or this narrative that everyone else follows, otherwise you're not gonna achieve what you want for yourself. And that's not fucking true at all. Like that's so, like I hate that. Like that's really how society like pins everything now, because it's like so harder for the average person or like the normal person to be like, fuck, like how can I get there and how can I feel like that even though I'm in this place or this place or this place. Like it's honestly really fucking hard to figure that out, and that's something I'm just trying to do alone. And then I think too, I've just been trying to focus on school and trying to see like what I really want to do with my degree. So like I said, I am a psych major, but I just feel like I don't know exactly what I want to do yet. I don't know if I want to go into like being a therapist. I feel like originally that was my plan, just because like I am a nail tech, so I talk to people every single day about like their problems, what they're going through, what's going through with their boy problems, you know? So I was like, okay, let me go to school for psychology. But since being in school for psych, I learned about so many other shit that I like enjoy from it. Like I really want to kind of like research more about like epigenetics and how, and also like abnormal psych and psychopathology. Like it just really interests me, like why people have depression, anxiety, and like these different disorders that most ordinary people may not have, and it just really intrigues me. So it's something I want to work on, definitely. And then sorry, I'm looking kind of very glowy because it's very hot in my room right now. And then also, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I moved too. I totally forgot to mention that. But yeah, those are just little moments and like little updates of what's been going on with me. But I'm hopeful that I will try to do more videos, or that I will try to, I guess, just upload more, or just like do this not even for anyone else but just for me, and just like be happy with uploading for me even though it's not perfect. And this is what I say, like I talk to my friends all the time, like social media makes it feel like you have to be like this perfect and like in the best stage of your life to start stuff, and that's not true. And honestly, I'm still kind of in that rut, because who knows, I could just be saying this now but then I'll still be lacking on posting and stuff. But like I said, it's something I want to grow from. And then I also think that moving forward, I would just want to learn new things. Honestly, I do want to learn new things. Like I don't know exactly what I want to learn, but I know I want to learn like new things that I like to do. Like I know I'm very artistic, however I feel like I kind of want to break out into my artistic side more, like either go take like a painting class, or like, I don't know, just very small little things that I could do, or like even try pottery. But I feel like that's just gonna be hard because you know your girl loved to have long nails. So now that I just did my concealer, I'm gonna go ahead and bake everything. But what I was saying, but yeah, I'm honestly just trying to focus on school more and just like me in general. And I think this is like the best time to do that because I'm going through, like, I guess you could say like my first heartbreak. So yeah, honestly though, I feel like it's been pretty decent for the most part. I just am still trying to navigate, honestly, learning how to navigate and just without asking anyone for help navigating, which I know it's okay to ask for help, but girl likes to tackle challenges in her own, and that's something that I need to grow out of too. If I need help, it's okay to ask help. If I don't need help, it's okay as well. But that's just what I'm trying to do for myself individually now. Yeah. And then I also forgot to mention, I just added a little bit of blush before I started baking. I don't know if you guys see, I'm literally sweating because it's so hot in my room, but I still wanted to do like a little get ready for you guys. So yeah. And then I think upcoming plans that I have moving forward is I do want to take more trips. I want to find another source of income somehow, but I don't really know what I want to do. I do have my nail business, but it's honestly, if you guys know, this economy is fucked in the moment. It is currently fucked up. Nobody wants to spend money. Nobody wants to try to make a new business. Like, it's really hard in this economy right now. So I get it. And a bitch, I'm not gonna lie, it's a little broke. So it's been a little rough out here. But fuck it, we make it work as much as we can. And that's for sure. But I don't really know what I want to do. That's why, like, maybe content creation again. But I also told my friends time and time and time again, because I have a lot of friends that do content creation. But I just don't know if it's necessarily my thing, or maybe it could possibly be my thing, but I just need to learn how to take it at my pace instead of like comparing myself to everyone else all the time. Because I feel like I always fall in that habit of doing is comparing myself to other people and how they're doing. And I'm just not trying to do that no more. I'm too damn old to be worrying about what the fuck other people are doing and not focusing on me. So that's just where I'm at right now. And then I think also too, once I'm done with school, I have been considering wanting to move out of California. I just feel like it doesn't make sense to live here. It is literally so expensive. And for what? Like, oh my god, gas is like crazy. Like, it makes me not want to do anything more. And that's why I said, like, I just want to learn into being more comfortable alone and being at home. Like, a bitch need to stay at the fuck at home. So, okay, after that, now I'm just gonna go ahead and powder my contour. What I'm literally sweating out. Summers, bruh, why the fuck is it supposed to be fucking fall in California and all of a sudden it's been hotter than summer was? Like, what? That makes no fucking sense, but okay. Yes, she's looking like this. And I'm gonna do my nose too. Bink. But yeah, if you guys did have more ideas on what type of videos you guys want to see, let me know. I would love to do more cooking videos for you guys, but honestly, I feel like my cooking time is my sacred time. Like, I love to do that alone and listen to music and vibe. Like, that's literally my thing. I like to vibe alone now. And I feel like cooking is definitely one of the outlets that I like to do on my own to just kind of enjoy my own alone time. So, yeah. And then also, I kind of stopped getting lash extensions too, guys. And don't get me wrong, I love my lash girl, Gabby, if you see this, love you, bitch. But I'm just, like I said, economy's been whack. I'm trying to save money more and just like grow myself. So I kind of learned how to do my own lashes. So I started lash clusters, yes. Sorry guys, my camera battery died, so I have to change it out real quick. But yeah, I don't even remember what I said last, but this is how Andy be at the moment, and this is how she's gonna progress moving forward. So that is something I'm very excited for, at least just to do on my own. So yeah, and then I'm almost done with my getting ready routine. I'm just gonna go ahead, add some more blush, powder blush, and then I should be all set. I think I remember what I was talking about now, but I think, like I said before, like, give me ideas of like other videos you want to see. I definitely want to do more videos with like my friends too and just reconnect with them, because I think another thing that was a really bad habit of mine, and I understand that this may be fucking toxic and weird as fuck, so I don't blame anyone that judges, but when I was with my ex, I feel like I was so focused on just being with him all the time, so I kind of didn't really talk to my friends as much as I used to. So I think I'm just trying to fall back into being okay talking to them again, because I feel like I'm like the type of person to not like talk about my relationship with my friends, because I feel like sometimes in the moment you're mad and you need to vent about you being mad at your partner, but you don't want other people to perceive your partner as like a fucking bitch, or like you don't want them to have like a negative connotation about your partner moving forward. And I would hate for people to have that feeling towards my partner, because I know at the end of the day, no one can forgive my partner the way I forgive my partner, you know? Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and brush off the rest of the remaining loose powder, or at least pat it in, because like I said, it's hot up in here. But no, I'm just trying to regrow and rebuild myself up again, and I feel like over time it's gonna happen. Over time it's gonna happen where I build myself up more and just be a better Andy for Andy and nobody else. Okay, now I have that. I'm gonna take these off. And like I said, it's like low-key hot, so I'm like kind of sweaty. My hair is like low-key sticking to my back right now because I'm wearing like a halter. But yes, and then I don't really like to do highlighter sometimes. I'm gonna do it today just for the look. And then I don't use the actual highlighter. I kind of use like the shimmer glitter, but I like the way it highlights my face. And it's super pretty, so. A little some here. A little some right here. I like to do my inner corners too, just because I'm not a big like eyeshadow person anyways, and I feel like this is like the one way I elevate my look is doing the lighter inner eye. And then I'll just get whatever remaining on my hands. I'm just gonna go ahead and get a fan brush and just brush it on. And that's basically it, but not unless we set it. Not unless we set it, not until we set it. Oh my gosh. I literally cannot speak sometimes. And then I like to use the Milani setting spray. This is like the best drugstore one in my opinion. Oh, I also really like the, I don't know if you guys ever used this primer before. Oh shoot. This primer before, the face glue, but the setting spray version of this from NYX is also really well done. But the reason why I don't really use primer as much is because my sunscreen is already built-in primer, so that's the only reason why I have it. And I'm already moist, so might as well just make it even more moist. And then just fan this off. And then, since my lippies are kind of small, I like to outline them too. And then, I have chapstick on already, so I'm just gonna go ahead and wipe it off because I feel like it's a lot harder to use lip liner when your like lips are super oily. So I'm gonna wipe that off, and then what lip color do I want to do today? I think I'm gonna just go for my usual. So that's my one. And the thing about me, I have the shakiest fucking hands, which is hilarious considering that I'm a nail tech and people are like, how the fuck do you have, how are you a nail tech with shaky hands? I've learned how to stabilize my hands, by the way. Makeup, same here, like I be using my elbows and I'm like stabilizing, but the way I do my lip liner, because it's kind of hard sometimes, is I'll line the bottom one and then I'll pucker it up. If I didn't ride blade on her, would you still? If I'm in my mind, that word, would you still? Keep it 100, I'd rather you trust me than to. Keep it a whole 100, don't got you, I got nothing. For my money, there is no money, no one. So give me a run for my money. And then this is the final look. Let me go ahead and add a little gloss and I should be done. And then this is the final look. But anyways, I just want to say thank you guys for watching my video, and sorry a little bit everywhere. Like I said, I was just catching up with you guys, and hopefully I'll try to be more consistent like I always say I'll try to do, but I'm gonna try to stick to it this time, you guys. But thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.